Hey guys, what's happening? JC with Big Game Real Estate. Today's video is going to be on finding development deals, okay? And I'm going to use an actual deal, a live deal that we have going on right now, okay, in offer with a couple of people, can't say who, right? And I'm going to show you how to dig this deal up, what to look for to add major value, even if there's nothing there. In another video we were at a shopping center and we looked at excess parking and we talked about the use groups that would maybe fit on a pad site. But what about if there's no building? What about if there's nothing? What about if it's woods and trees? I'm gonna turn this camera around, take a look. So check this out, guys. This is a piece of property, okay? Obviously we can tell it's fallen, it's dilapidated, it's an automotive use. Okay, take a look at that car, it's about 50 years old. Okay, we got a car with a hood up here, some Christmas tree guy, you know, some graffiti. You can see it's all wooded, right? There's trees here. This doesn't even look like it would be anything. All right, they got some construction guys up there. I don't know if they're working, but some construction equipment. And then let's look at this. Now we have a road that connects to a signalized intersection. Okay, so what do we know? We got some city skyline views. We're about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we see how busy it is, but I'm more interested in what's across the street, right? I got a Starbucks there. Okay, we talked about following those big retailers, okay, following their lead, let them do the work. We got a 7-Eleven and a gas station, so we know we got a ton of traffic. And what you guys can't see, unfortunately, is inside this shopping center, you might be able to see that McDonald's there. There's also a TJ Maxx. There's an Outback. There's an America's Best. So a couple of, again, large retailers that are going to be doing their homework to find a good site. But here's the deal. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the other end of the site, right? So it really just looks like nothing. But here's what you can see. You can see a gate. You can see some stuff going on. It's just super wooded, man. But the important thing is there's action here, right? So what would I do? First of all, if you were driving down the road at 60 miles an hour, you're not gonna see this. This is why it's important to do your canvassing more than once, okay? Sometimes you drive down, you look at the major retailers, but spend time in your local area and see what makes sense. Now, I see they got this massive shopping center across the street. I see the traffic, it's busy. We're right by the city here. Okay, what am I thinking, all right? I'm thinking multifamily, and that's exactly what we have going on here right now, guys. We have some partners looking at this deal. It's going to be a couple of hundred units if it goes through. Made contact with the sellers. There's a couple of different sellers here, so it's actually an assemblage. Talked to them about selling the property. They said, look, we never really were able to get our number. And we did the same thing I'm telling you guys to. Call the local developers, present the site. We got a tax map. We took a look at the zoning, what we think can be done as of right, what we think we need a variance for, and now we got some offers. So guys, this project is gonna take a couple of years, but these are the big home run balls that you guys are looking for. Again, no money out of pocket to get these investors and developers, okay? But a lot of money in the pocket if it closes. It'll take a few years. There's approvals that need to be done. We talked about having all the right people in place to do that work, the land use attorney, the engineers, so on and so forth. You guys know your local developers. We went over that in previous videos, and that's what you need to be doing. But here's a question. What if you passed this site and you saw the vacant property and you said, all right, what would go there? Well, listen, look, to me, I've been doing this a long time, multifamily makes sense. Why does it make sense? Well, it makes sense because there's already retail here. And if you guys were here and you could drive on the block, you'd see that this is a retail corridor. So an industrial property right here wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Kind of already is an industrial site, all right? So it's probably not the highest and best use, which we talk about that in other videos, how to determine what's the highest and best use for this property. How can I make the most money? How can I buy it low, sell for most? Office, well, it doesn't really look like there would really be a need for office here. And one of the reasons for that is, hey, we're right on the other side of a city. I don't see any other office buildings, but I do see homes. I know that there's buses. I know that there's tunnels. I know that there's bridges running to the city. For those of you wondering, it's New York City, all right? And we know people commute to New York City from, in this case, I'm in New Jersey. So that spells multifamily to me. All that says multifamily. I have a shopping center that can provide amenities to the tenants. I have a gas station. I have transportation, most of which going to Manhattan or western parts of Jersey. This is a perfect multifamily site. Another thing, all right, we got some circulation. We have a road here. Okay, this is obviously not a main road, okay, as you can see, but we do have access to a main road right here with the traffic light. All right, we got all our daily convenience uses. So again, guys, this is a little bit of you really have to have your eyes open when you're looking for properties like this. But the reason I'm doing this video is, number one, it's a live deal. By the way, this property is going to be acquired for a couple $1 million, and it's going to be worth a couple $100 million when it's done. So think about if you facilitated that deal, if you dug up this property and you made, if you were you wanted to make a commission and rolled it in as an investor, you had some money that you wanted to put in. Okay, again, small money now, small investment now yields large profits in a couple of years. You can't do every deal like this because you need money now. But again, don't forget to look for the bigger home run balls. Don't think you can't do it. Because again, if you got the site, again, I mean, skyline views, okay? Think about, this is the view from the ground floor, all right? They build multifamily, your view is gonna be way up there, man. You're gonna have a view of the Empire State Building, you're gonna have a view of the Freedom Tower, views of all the Manhattan iconic buildings. So again, sometimes you gotta think a little bit out of the box. I hope this video was helpful, guys. We're gonna shoot another one today. We're gonna have a guest on our next video. So stay tuned, JC, Big Game Real Estate. Woo, that guy's ripping.